Hello, everybody. I am Borskini. I am back. I'm not dead. Don't worry. Just went on a little vacation for a little while. I'll be back to uploading pretty regularly. I created this nice little flat world, and there's a village in the background, too. Can you believe it? I made this little flat world in Minecraft so that I can do tests about Minecraft because this video is actually being recorded after I am recording a Minecraft Let's Play video with Mr. Lee that I just don't feel like editing right now. So I'm deciding to record a new video. And in that video that I recorded with Mr. Lee, we had an argument about which was better, a sword or an axe. So I'm going to be going over that in today's video and using this little setup that can do a bunch of different stuff. There's brewing, there's mob stuff over there, enchanting and enchanting. So I hope you enjoy. So because we're dealing with weapon type stuff and mob damaging and whatnot, I'm going to be using the damage mob testing area facility thingy. I'm trying to figure out a name for it still. So if you look in my hotbar, these are all the swords, and you might be thinking, why are they organized like that? Because in the Minecraft inventory, that is how they are organized. I don't know why, but we're going to look at them. So, the iron sword does 6 attack damage with a 1.6 attack speed. The wooden sword does 4 damage with a 1.6 attack speed. Stone sword does 5 damage with a 1.6 attack speed. The diamond sword does 7 damage with a 1.6 attack speed. And the golden sword does 4 attack damage and a 1.6 attack speed. The wooden sword does 4 attack damage. The golden sword also does 4 attack damage. Then 5, 6, and 7. That's pretty cool. That the gold sword does the same amount of damage as the wooden sword, when the wooden sword is so much easier to get. Now let's test durability. To test this, I'm going to be going into survival mode and hitting cows. After a series of tests to clarify that I got the number right, we have determined that the durability of the wooden sword is 59 hits. Next, we will be testing the durability of the golden sword. After another series of tests, I've determined that the golden sword has a durability of 32 hits, which is worse than the wooden sword. So we can replace them to put them in proper order of durability. I will now test the stone sword's durability. For another long series of tests, I've determined that the stone sword has a durability of 131 hits. Now I will test the iron sword. After another few tests, I found that the iron sword has 150 durability. However, the diamond sword I know has durability in the thousands, so I went to the wiki about this one, and I checked the durability of my other swords, and I'm fairly confident that they are correct. I even tested them again to make sure that they were correct, and I'm fairly certain that they are. So I think that the durability of the diamond sword is 1,561. Because the durability on the wiki said that, or it was ability on Minecraft fan, whatever dictionary thing, said that the gold sword had 33, the wooden sword had 60, the stone sword had 132, the iron sword had 151, and the diamond sword had 1,562. So I did not test the diamond sword, but I tested all of these, and it appears to be one less durability than what was in the wiki. So I'm going to guess that the diamond sword is one less than also what was on the wiki. So I will test it live for you to show you that the gold sword has a durability of, it's not showing names, of 32. 1. Yeah. Silly me. I've forgotten that I was on creative mode. Okay, that should make things a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, please, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. My mouse wheel is being a little funky. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I do believe that the durability is 32, which is one less than what it said on the wiki. So I think that the diamond sword is a reasonable guess to be 1561. Remember, this isn't a video on sword tutorials. This is a video on swords versus axes. So now that we have the durabilities of all the swords, we're going to test the durabilities of all the axes. So what I have found is that the golden sword has 32 durability, the golden axe has 16, the wooden sword has 59 durability, and the wooden axe has 30. So that looks like about half durability. Now, of course, this is an odd number, so you can't get half without going into the decimals. So I think they just rounded up to 30, because you can't use half a durability. So my guess is that this stone sword with 131 is probably going to be, let's see, 65, 66, maybe 66 for the stone, possibly be 66. I have found that the stone axe is 66 durability, 66 hits. So I am going to guess that the iron axe is about 75. And that the diamond axe is half of whatever the other diamond durability is. Right, the time for killing is over. We have the durabilities for all of our swords and the durability for all of our axes. And now it is time to do math with the attack speeds. To help us figure this out a little easier, I've made a little table here. The swords represent the sword durabilities, and the axes represent the axe durabilities, and the signs represent the attack speed for the axes and the swords. Most of you are probably interested in the diamond, sword, and axe, because I'm guessing that's what you're going to be using most of the time once you find diamonds, is diamond swords or axes. So we have to keep in mind that the durability here is not half. It is more than half, because what they did is they subtracted that 1 from the durability, so they had an even number, divided it by 2, and then added that 1 back. And that is how they got 781, or that is how I got 781 at least. So we have the 1561, and then we have 78-1, which is actually more than half, only by 0.5 of a durability point. But it is more than half. The diamond sword does 7 attack damage. The diamond axe does 9. The diamond axe also does more than half of the diamond sword's durability, but it does not have more than half of its damage, which means that you can deal more damage with this sword, with the sword in total. And a bonus feature of the sword is that it has the sweeping ability. You cannot sweep with an axe. So which is better? Well, in the case of diamond sword versus diamond axe, it's the diamond sword. Because even though the diamond axe has more than half of the diamond sword's durability and speed, it does not do more than half increased of the diamond sword's damage. Because if the diamond axe did just one more hit point of damage, it would be great. Because the diamond sword does 7 damage, the diamond axe does 9. So if the diamond sword did 6 damage, then the diamond axe would have half increased damage, because it would take half of the 6 damage from the diamond sword, which is 3, add it to 6 on this, which is 9, then it would be good. Or if it was 10 damage, then 5 is more than half of 7, so you would also get increased. But that is not the case. So you can get more damage out of your diamond sword than your diamond axe. So let's say maybe you don't have diamonds. Maybe you do have diamonds. You just don't want a sword and axe with them. You want a pickaxe and a hoe and a shovel, or armor and sell it to villagers and stuff. I don't know why, but let's say that's the case. And all you have is an iron sword and an iron axe, and you want to know which is better. Well, the iron sword has 150 durability, hit points. The iron axe has 75 durability and hit points, which means it is exactly half, because it's an even number. The iron sword has 1.6 attack speed, the iron axe has 0.8 attack speed, which is exactly half. The iron axe has half increased damage of the iron sword, because the iron sword does 6 damage. So half of that is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9, which is the damage of the axe. So it does more damage than the sword, but it has half durability and half attack speed, which means that you will get more damage out of your iron sword than your iron axe, because, let's see, what's 9 times 75? I'm just going to look it up real quick. All right, so it's 675. 675 versus 900. So you can see that even though the iron axe does more damage, because of how long it lasts and how quickly it attacks, the iron sword is actually better for long-term uses. If you find a chicken or whatever and you want to kill it immediately, go ahead with it at the axe. But if you're facing a large horde of mobs, or you want something that's going to last you a long time, you should go with the sword. If you just want to deal a bunch of damage and you don't care if you have to spend more resources to make more axes, like if you have mending on your axe, on your diamond axe. I don't know why you would put mending on stone tools. I think I've put mending on my iron gear once. If you want to put mending on your stuff to make it last longer on breaking and mending, then maybe your stuff would be, the axe would be more worth it. Because, especially for the diamond axe in that case. Because then it would do more than half durability, more than half speed. It does not do more than half damage, but, you do more damage, assuming there's no point where the axe stops doing damage and the sword can still do damage. So if you put mending on all of these, they will pretty much always be better than their sword variants, because it will always do more damage. If we're not caring about durability and we're just looking at damage and attack speed, the sword is always, or the axe is always better. But we're not looking at that. We're looking, assuming you have just made yourself a regular old axe tool and a regular old sword tool. And in that case, the sword, I believe, will always be better. Let's see. The one thing that got me hooked on using axes instead of swords was that the wooden axe did the same amount of damage as the diamond sword, which I thought was absolutely crazy. Then I made myself a stone one, and I was like, oh my gosh, 3 more damage? Oh, I gotta craft myself all the way up, see how much damage they do. But now I'm finding with this video, and that's why I did it, because I wanted to prove my point, but turns out I'm wrong, so, learn something new every day. Do not craft these. Ever. Do not. The durability is so low, the damage is not worth it. Like, gold can't even mine gold. Stone can mine stone, wood can mine wood, iron can mine iron, diamond can mine diamond, but gold can't mine gold. It's awful. Use this on golden apples or something else. Or if you're playing way back when, make yourself some nether reactors. Or some nether reactor, whatever they are. You need the 4 gold blocks, the 18 cobblestone, and the nether reactor core. Absolutely love axes. They look cool. I've always thought it looked super cool. And in the Minecraft parody Hunger Games, the axe was the weapon thrown, knocking the head off of a rival player in the final scene. And I always thought that was super cool. So, now we know. Swords are better, unless you have mending, then axes are better. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more tests on this world, more things you'd like me to find out, tell me down below. Plenty of stuff I can do, obviously. Can expand it even more if we want to do special fall damage tests or whatever. Have a good day. Have fun. There we go. See you next time.